Welcome to the virtual career fair hosted by the Sustainable Community Aid Network, featuring an interview with the founder of Diséiye Thompson. Thank you very, very much for joining me here today.
Thank you for having me.
Of course. Could you start off by introducing yourself and just speaking about your passion in general?
Okay. My name is Diséiye Thompson. I have been passionate about fashion since I was a young teenager. I moved to Canada when I was 15 and I got into fashion school at 18. And ever since then, I've just been building in the industry and networking with folks and gaining apprenticeship here and there just to further solidify my resume as well as build skills and experience.
That's awesome. So how did the idea for your business come about?
I think it came naturally, especially after graduating fashion school. There was just so much that I could do. There was so much potential there that it just made sense to do something that was authentic to me. Of course, I was gaining experience in the industry while I was doing that, but at the end of the day, like building my brand has been like the strongest part of my identity, the strongest part of my career has been in what I'm building for my brand.
And how does your day-to-day look like, just running this business, building your brand?
Yeah, my day-to-day looks different every day. I do a lot of custom design as well as set work, which is like fashion styling for sets and commercials. So sometimes I'm on set for a few days and other times I'm running the business. And when I'm running the business, it looks like making patterns, cutting and sewing garments, finishing garments, meeting the clients to do client fittings and just giving the client what they need and just meeting the client's needs at every point, at every step in the process. I think that's what my day-to-day really is.
Okay, that's amazing. Going back to you mentioning that you went to fashion school, could you explain how that was like? You did like an apprenticeship. How's the process like? How's the experience?
It was great. It was great. I think the most important thing I gained from fashion school was the experience of connecting with people in the industry. My internship for Greta Constantine was amazing because I was able to get like a hands-on experience of what the industry really was like. I was able to actually see what the production was like, how things actually ran in the industry, as opposed to from an education perspective. So it's great to get like both of those parts of the industry. I think I graduated with better experience because of those internships.
That's amazing. That's awesome. So I would like to ask you about some challenges that you faced, particularly at the beginning of your journey and starting your own business, reinventing your brand. What problems and challenges did you face along the way?
Definitely one of my biggest challenges has been funding and just like having access to funding and these funding bodies. That and creating a team has definitely been a challenge, and just like building my own team, finding people that I can rely on and work on. I think that those have been my biggest challenges so far.
Okay. And on the flip side, what do you enjoy the most about being the owner of your own business?
I think I enjoy the creative freedom. I think that's why I do it. It's because I get to decide how my day looks like or what my day looks like. I think I enjoy just working on a different project every time. I enjoy like that creative flow and just doing different things as opposed to doing the same thing. I think that's what keeps me creative and happy.
That really sounds good. Speaking of projects, are there any new upcoming projects you're working on in your business, like a new phase or direction or a new path or anything like that?
Yeah, definitely getting into the e-commerce world and trying to like create more for that platform. I think re-navigating post-pandemic has been interesting because it's just like trying to reconfigure like what the business looks like and what I should be doing to like further grow my brand. But I definitely have collaborations with a few companies that are coming out soon. I also did a film that's going to be achieved this year. So there's a few like exciting things in the works. I'm just building towards having a self-sustaining business.
Congrats. That sounds amazing. Good for you.
Thank you. Thank you.
Okay. What are some of the qualities that you would say brought you to the point that you're in today?
Definitely like the most important quality has been like hard work and perseverance, resilience, just doing the work and knowing that the industry is all glam, but real work happens behind the scenes because it takes real work to build to get to that point.
Okay. And finally, what piece of advice would you give to youth that are looking to become entrepreneurs in the fashion industry?
My advice is to just be willing and ready to do the work. Just be willing to struggle to get to the next level, just be willing to like do the grunt work in order to grow because that's what it takes.
Yeah, I think there's so much, everyone just sees kind of the flamboyance of it all,
For
especially with
sure.
fashion. But it's really like you have to be passionate about it, really.
Yeah, you have to be passionate about the work itself because everything else is glam, which is fun too. You can be passionate about runway shows and producing runway shows and different parts of the industry have very exciting things about them. But in order to be a designer, I think there's like so much work and so much passion that goes into actually growing things from the ground. And I think there's also like a beauty of just like seeing something come to fruition, just like creating something from nothing. I think that's part of the excitement of doing this. So
Yeah.
I hope that they understand that as well.
Like seeing your work on other people, on shows, on events, it's like, it's really heartwarming.
Yeah,
So,
for sure. There's a gratification that comes with that.
mhm. Okay, well, thank you so, so much once again for just kind of telling me about what you do and your journey. And I wish you all the best. I love
Thank you.
the point that you're in right now and where you've gotten to. And thank you.